parts anyway.
Yep.
Because it's been over an hour. Uh, we'll call that a technical difficulty. Anyway, yeah, no. As soon as I said the meeting's over, the meeting's over. Then you get in recording, okay? I just said we were done with the Nebraska papers. I never said we were done with the meeting. Okay, so what was I? I'm already lost. Oh, right. So Senator Bree, um, if I were to send you a copy of the draft, trying to think. I mean, you're not going to be the only one, obviously, but if I send you and the other co-sponsors the copy of the draft, would you work on it to see what wording, like would you work on it to see how you can make it look presentable as a bill? And like obviously, I guess you could say, I guess also highlight what should be taken out, what should not be taken out in your perspective. Or like don't delete them, highlight the ones you think should be kept, should be taken out, but make like obviously take everything I've written down, but make it look presentable as a bill. So I obviously recommend looking up the previous bills that are already been passed or proposed, look what they look like, and then present it in that manner, I guess. So yeah.
I mean,
So
it's something I could definitely work on.
yeah, because I won't lie to you, I don't know how to do this. So like if I get it, obviously I'm the original drafter of the bill, but like obviously I could work on it, but it wouldn't make sense for the co-sponsors to work on it. We were the ones that kind of discussed about it for a long time. Okay, so like, oh God, how long we worked on the Nebraska papers? Like 5 months?
Yeah, we did have a little bit of a wait span because we were busy with everything else to worry about the Nebraska papers.
That's true, but like, my God, it shouldn't have taken that long. That I feel bad, but I should be happy that we finally got it done at least. There's a lot of things that we've gotten done lately, so I don't know. Maybe you're a good luck charm, Bree, or some shit like that. Probably. I don't
Oh,
know.
thank you.
Maybe you're a good luck charm. I don't know. It's like ever since you insisted that we should have another executive meeting, which you did a good job again, by the way. That means you got me working. Because after this, I still gotta do videos at 11 o'clock at night. So, uh, I might just for the hell of it play Minecraft too, since I'm done with all the videos also. Um, hmm. Well, I guess it would make sense to do that because what if I send it to you, I send it to all the other co-sponsors, and then there's myself. We word, we word the whole draft how we want to word it. So you make your own, I make my own, and we compare all the wording that we did, and we'll see which one not only obviously sounds better, but which one looks more functional
Professionally done.
or no, functionable.
No,
Because
yeah.
it's like whatever, because once it passes, it has to function properly. So it's not just that it's got to look correct or look accurate or looks like there's no grammar errors. Okay, it's got to prove that it's going to function properly.
Mm-hmm.
That's how we have to word it. So obviously, lucky me, since we're finally done with this, I can take my time on it a little bit because it is a proposed bill after all. Because there's a good possibility we might have to end up waiting till next year to propose this bill because there's actually a lot more bills that has not been talked about yet that I'm hoping will get done in the next unicameral meeting. So, ugh. So, yeah. So I guess I'll send you and the other co-sponsors the draft. Who are the co-sponsors? It's me, Senator Ross, Her Majesty, Minister Hutter, and you, Senator Bree. So, yeah, that's basically almost the entire legislature. Literally only missing one person. Yeah, and that's Minister Talin. So that's the entire legislature. So I'm gonna send you all the draft. You all can word it. And we could make a deadline. I'll talk to. We could. I don't know. Do you think we should have a deadline on when we
Yeah,
should? Okay. Okay. What
because
what
they know
should?
we'll never get done.
Yeah, I know. What should the deadline be to compare our drafts together?
I would have to say, considering
I do
everybody's
recommend
schedule,
giving us quite a bit of time, though.
2 weeks.
Uh, in all honesty, I think it might have to be longer than that.
4.
Obviously, I can do it probably in a day because I could definitely do an all-nighter on this thing and just destroy my brain even more. But you got to think of the other co-sponsors too.
Yeah.
So, so what do you think?
Well, let's say 3 weeks.
I think it's got to be more than that. Well, serious. Like, what I'm thinking about, in all honesty, it's like at least, maybe, and I am thinking this. Hold on, I am thinking this from the perspective on the life of the other co-sponsors. We might have to give them 2 months at least. That's 60 days.
Okay.
So, yes, Mr. Secretary.
Where do you live again?
Kentucky.
Because my sister's boyfriend heard your southern accent.
Really? I have a southern accent? Bree, do I have a southern accent? I don't know.
You sound normal to me.
A little bit.
Okay, well maybe it's a Kentucky thing, but I am sadly a city slicker in Kentucky because I was born and raised in the largest city in Kentucky, so sadly I'm a city slicker,
I'm real fast.
yeah, but Kentucky is definitely a all-out country boy.
Yeah.
Commonwealth. I always call Kentucky a commonwealth because that's what it is. It's a commonwealth. It's not a state. It's a commonwealth. So, and there is a difference. People think there's not a difference, but there is a difference. Okay, so Kentucky's not a state. It's a commonwealth. Okay. Just like Virginia, just like Massachusetts, just like Pennsylvania. It's a commonwealth. So I guess you could say there's 46 states and 4 commonwealths. See, so we are the United States, but it ain't just states. It should be like United States and Commonwealths. That's what our country should be called. But anyway, that's just me. But yeah. Yeah. So yeah, later tonight after this meeting is not over. After this meeting, we're gonna make some more videos on me signing all the executive orders, the bills that were already passed, and I guess I'll be the first signer of my petition, and then start going around and get petitions everywhere. So, yep. Yes, Mr. Secretary.
When is the meeting going to be over?
Soon. Whenever
What
I
do
say
you
it
said
will.
it'll be over?
Yep. So,
It was supposed to be a smart-ass question, that's all.
I noticed. It's all good. Yeah, then after that, Senator Bree, next time we meet, I'm gonna give you your petition. You said you just want to do one paper, right?
Yes, with at least 10 signatures to start off with.
Okay. So, yeah, that's right. I was about to say tomorrow I'm gonna give all my supporters that I'm gonna be seeing tomorrow their petition papers and they're going to be doing their own way of getting petitions. So I'm hoping to get that. So and there is the petitions do have requirements, but once you see it, you'll know what the requirements are. But yeah,
Mhm.
and I'll have to figure out how to get the petition papers to other states. Well, there is faxing, so I guess I could do faxing, but I won't
You
lie
could
to you.
also email it to the people, and they just use their own printer or a couple BlackBerry's printer or something.
To do their own signatures on the paper. Well, even if the petition paper gets scanned by the fax machine, whatever, and then it gets sent to me as a paper, where it's like, oh, hey, look, I got all 10 signatures. I hope none of them are Photoshop, because they will call those out in a heartbeat. So we have to make sure our signatures are legit. So
Here's an idea.
All right.
To make sure all the signatures are legit, why not use your phone as a camera to record those events when they sign the petition for the signatures? So that way we have proof literally on our phone.
That's a good point. I'll bring that up to one of my supporters tomorrow, because she's actually interested in helping us allow a law. So I'll bring that up to her tomorrow. She might agree to that idea, so we can ensure that
Nothing's Photoshop, nothing's been copied, stuff like that.
Yeah, or forgery, because forgery is considered fraud. Therefore, there is a victim. So
that way we have everything on video. We have actual proof that nothing's been faked or anything like that.
that is true. That is very true. Well, that'll have to be including myself as well. So I'm gonna have to do that too. I just have to remember that. I wonder how I would do that. Well, if you think about this, Bree, whoever signs the petition, they're a supporter. Automatic. They are a supporter.
Mm-hmm.
So that means when you get their signatures, ask them if they want a shirt. If they do, ask them for 20, because that's how much it costs.
Mm-hmm.
They give you the 20, you let me know, I'll order the shirt, and they'll get the shirt. Yes, Mr. Secretary? Oh, my back.
Is it just me or is Austin here out of sync?
Huh?
Is it just me or is Austin out of sync?
Who, me?
Yes, because I can see your lips moving, then your voice comes out.
It could be the electronic you're using.
Oh, yeah, it might just be lag.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool, because if I'm making a voice and my lips are moving not in a way of how I'm speaking, then, I guess you could say I'm Japanese now. I'm speaking so fast, my lips are not catching up. So
Honestly, I don't even think it might be Austin's computer.
Me Chinese, I go pee pee in your Coke.
oh my God. Come on now.
We're still recording.
Yeah. Well, that's
Yeah.
okay. A little comedy doesn't hurt, but vulgarity, sir. No. No. So yeah, I'll bring that up to the supporter tomorrow and ask her about it. See if she's agreeing to the idea. Because if that's the case, then yes, I agree. We should have a. There's a shooting at Jefferson Mall. That's not good. Oh, near Jefferson Mall. Near. Big difference. YouTube, do not take me down for misinformation, okay? I misread it. I read it correctly this time, so shut up. Anyway, all right, well, you two, thank you for coming to the meeting. Thank you for helping with the Nebraska papers that we finally got done after 5 months of doing absolutely nothing but trying to get it done, but now we got it done. So, yeah, now the hard part begins. Now we got to make it into a bill and then propose it and then vote on it. And then get it passed, if it ever does. So that's gonna be the part. And with everything being printed out now as well, I think us as an executive branch should concentrate on getting petitions. If we can't get more citizens, let's at least try to get a lot of supporters. Because
Yeah.
eventually, if there's a lot of supporters, we're probably going to get citizens too. So I'm going to be giving everybody petition papers, and then we'll get the petition signed. Get her done. Do not be shy. Ask, hey, I'm part of this movement that's trying to declare independence from the United States. I want you to actually say that. Make them be like, why the fudge are you trying to declare independence from the best country in the world? Okay? It's like, well,
Because we want more freedom.
it's like, well, you could say that, but believe it or not, out of the whole world, the United States, other than Switzerland a little bit, and a little bit of Singapore, the United States is still the freest country in the world, believe it or not. But there are some things that definitely need to be fixed that are definitely not free. And I guess you could say we are a little bit under an illusion of freedom because of our current government. We actually don't have freedom. They just say that we do, so we won't think that we don't. But we really don't have freedom because, okay, there's a difference between actually having freedom than being told you have freedom. Big difference. So, okay, there's a big difference, okay? And we do not have a lot of freedoms, okay? We have a lot less freedoms than they say we do, okay? So, and yes, the Queen of Nyx will have a lot more freedoms. Absolutely. We'll have a lot more freedoms, but there's still going to be laws. There's still going to be regulations. There's still going to be the normal stuff.
Mhm.
The only difference is taxes are going to be strictly voluntary, 100%. Not even 99%, 100% voluntary. And it's going to be done by a public contract. So, you're an individual. You signed a contract between you and the government. You're now paying taxes. And you're legally allowing us, the government, to punish you for not paying your taxes that you legally contracted to do. And obviously, because you got to think this too, the unicameral can decide if there's even going to be a punishment. Because it literally says, I'm probably paraphrasing. It said something like the unicameral or the government can punish the individual for not paying taxes that they legally signed a contract for, depending on what the Nyx revised statute says that they should be punished, how they should be punished. So the punishment might not even be jail time. It could just be double the money. It could just be negotiation. It could be anything. We just have to make a law that says whatever the punishment is. And we haven't decided that yet. So like you, Senator Bree, I am going to call this out. Like you, Senator Bree, you're our nation's only taxpayer. Yeah, you're our nation's only taxpayer. It's like
An idea just popped up in my head. I was thinking about making parts of this video and post it onto my Facebook page. Because I do have people that follow me, and I do have people that pay attention, and plus it's public.
Yes, you need to share things. I've been posting Nyx stuff all over Facebook. I swear to God, Facebook is shadow banning me. Swear to God it is. Because I'm posting libertarian stuff, so that's probably the reason why. But I'm also posting Nyx stuff too. So if you see me post Nyx stuff, like, okay, Bree, you have to go on my profile and actually follow me. Like, make me your favorite. So whatever I post, it will blow you up. Okay? So you should do that. And if I post something and it doesn't pop up, that proves I'm shadow banned. Okay? So that means I need more people to help me out. So, because I posted a Nyx thing. The Queen didn't see it, but one of our supporters did. But the Queen has me as her favorite. That's the thing. The Queen has me as her favorite. Therefore, whenever I post something, it pops up on her phone. She never saw it.
Wow.
Yeah, so I'm definitely shadow banned. So, and what's funny too, all the stuff that I'm posting on public Facebook, I'm also posting in our group. So, like, if Facebook fact checks it, I'll just post it in a group, both groups, the supporter group and the citizens group. So, Yeah, they ain't gonna shadow ban me. You know what? Oh, get this. This is funny, and I'm gonna say this out loud too, because I don't care. You know what Facebook offered me
What?
in the Knicks group page? They offered the group where the citizens are. They offered the group fact checking assistance. I'm being serious. They offered me fact checking assistance to help me stop preventing misinformation being delivered into my group. Last I recall, I'm basically the only one that posts in the group. So they're offering me something to try to get me to stop me from posting in my group. So
That is kind of funny right there. And a little
like
bit
Facebook is trying so hard. It is. It's trying so. I should have taken a picture of it. I bet 100 is still there though. If it's still there, I'm gonna screenshot it and I'm gonna show y'all. But no, it's offering me fact checking assistance to prevent misinformation in my group. It is hilarious. I cannot tell you how many times I've died laughing. It's amazing. But anyway, let's hurry up and cut this meeting. I just want to get that out there because that's that's great. All right. So thank you two for coming to the meeting. I guess we can have another meeting next week. I don't know what it'll be about this time. We've been so dumbfounded by the Nebraska papers, I forgot what an executive meeting is now. So, so I'm sure there's things to talk about. I mean, I only have like what 5 executive orders, and there's how many laws? So I need to like figure out how to enforce some of the laws that we already have in place anyway. So we'll probably talk about more executive orders for me to make, because I am legally obligated to make executive orders on how to enforce certain laws, and that includes towards politicians. So, but I guess we'll discuss that next Thursday or something about making more executive orders. Since it turns out I have a draft for a 6th executive order, and I have no idea what it's for, because I never wrote anything on it yet. So I have no idea what it's for. So I already got a draft ready to go. So, yeah. All right. So with that said, we will now end this executive meeting for the week. See y'all later.